Hi there, my name is Christine and I am part of the graduating class of 2023. In this video, I will be talking about financial aid, the different types, how you can apply, and so on. Back when I was a senior in high school, filling out the FAFSA or free application for federal student aid was one of my top priorities. But I recall having a hard time filling out the FAFSA or trying to figure out what it's all about. But luckily, I got the right resources. And I'm pretty sure that many of you that are watching this video are also on the same stage, wondering or trying to figure out what financial aid entails. So let's get started. First, let's cover the cost of attendance. The cost of attendance is a way for you to understand what you can expect to pay for your school expenses, which there are two parts. First, direct costs, which includes your tuition, room and board, and meal plans. This goes directly to the institution. The second part is called indirect costs. It's costs or expenses that does not go directly to the institution, but these are items or expenses that you should keep in mind and budget for, which includes travel expenses, insurance, or other personal expenses. Once your direct costs have already been figured out, you should be able to determine your net price, and based on that net price, you can start thinking about additional steps that you may have to take to meet that net price. There are different types of financial aid a student can receive. One being the most common is called merit or athletic scholarships. These are all based on academic performance, talent, or interests. Second type is called grants. There is also different types of grants, and you may have to apply for these grants based on your eligibility. The next type is called work study. This program allows students to work part-time while being a full-time student. For example, I worked as a financial aid student at the Office of Financial Aid for all 4 years while being a full-time student. We also have loans, but this can get a little tricky because I know many college students are still unable to differentiate the different types of loans. We have what's called the subsidized loan that does not accrue interest while you are in college, and the unsubsidized loan that do accrue interest while you're in college. Your parents can also take out loans on your behalf, and these are referred to as the Parent Plus loans. However, don't forget to look for additional outside resources. For example, there's veteran education benefits you may qualify for. There's also community scholarships that's probably offered in your area, and I suggest you look into those and applying to them as much as you can. Now, you may be wondering, how can I apply? Where can I get started? At Menlo College, there are 3 main ways to apply for financial aid. One main way is applying for FAFSA. As mentioned at the very beginning, this is one of the most important steps. So if you are one of the following, a U.S. citizen, permanent resident, or an eligible non-U.S. citizen, you can apply for FAFSA. Upon applying, you could be qualified for multiple grants and/or loans. For example, there's Pell Grant or the SELG, Supplemental Educational Opportunity Grant, and we got our loans subsidized and unsubsidized loans. If you are unable to apply for FAFSA, but you graduated from a high school in California, you may qualify for the DREAM Act application, and this could allow you to receive a grant from the state called Cal Grant A or Cal Grant B. Now let's say you are qualified to apply for FAFSA and you graduated from a high school in California. Make sure to complete the FAFSA by March 2nd. Okay, now let's get to the most important parts, deadlines. Every October 1st, FAFSA applications are made available. And again, if you would like to qualify for California state grants or DREAM Act, make sure to complete those FAFSA applications by March 2nd. After completing the FAFSA, I encourage you to log back in just in case there are any additional steps or items that FAFSA may have flagged. For example, the need for verification. And this verification may require you to verify your personal information such as your income, your parents' income, your social security number, etc. The sooner you can complete this verification step, the quicker financial aid can confirm your eligibility, and the quicker you can receive your most updated financial aid package from Menlo College.